Okay. Um, Yesterday, you might have seen on my community tab, I posted a response to a old friend who knew me in Dubai, and he got in touch with me, and he asked me for a free service. Okay. So I wanted to give my thoughts on that and why did I respond to him the way I did. My response will be, I'll put the link below to the tab. You can read out the response that I actually gave him. He wanted a review of his nephew's resume. So in this video, I thought I'll give you a background so you understand. Okay. Now, I'll not give you a specific identity of this person, but overall, I met this guy 20 years ago. Sorry, 25 years ago, I think. Nearly. Okay, very long back. Say 20 years ago. Okay, 20 years ago. And I was going to this graphic agency that were doing media thing to prepare a brochure of mine and also a resume rebrand. I used to do it for my own self. So I was sitting with this guy, and one day when I came there to check the updates, he told me, the owner of that business told me, see, this guy, he's a young man. He's come here for an interview for the job. Why don't you try him out and see how does he do and give me the feedback. I said, fine. So I saw this young boy there and I gave him instructions what to do. And those days I had a Frenchie, I wore a suit. I looked very scary for many people. I was clean shaven, but with the Frenchie, no tattoos. And even those days, people used to get afraid of me. So this guy was pretty nervous. And but I asked him to do, okay, make this small, make this, put this image over there, make the font bigger, make the font smaller. I was actually asking him to do things for me. After the session was over, the owner took me aside and asked me, I think it was half an hour or 45 minutes. She asked me, what do you think of this guy? So I told him, he's a good guy. You should take him. I would recommend him. And subsequently, this guy got a job there. And ever since, we were always, like close friends, like not friends. Like, he was always very thankful that because of my positive review, he got the job. So this young man used to work there for a very small salary, but he used to do a great job. And we developed the relationship that way. It was mainly when I needed something, he would do the work. Obviously, life has its, life takes us in different directions. And I think at some point, he left that place. I didn't know where he was. And now because of, YouTube and Facebook, he saw my videos on YouTube. And he suddenly bumped into me. He said, are you the same Loy? What happened to your face? And at first I didn't know who it was. And, typical. Who's this? So he said, this is me and all that. And I was very happy because here is a young man who I was in touch with. He's younger than me by, I think, 10 years. Okay. And he told me So I was very happy to speak to him. I don't speak to people just like that. But I didn't look at him as a client or nobody. Okay, old memory's sake. We spoke, he was doing well, he has his business. He has a business set up in India as well as in UAE. Okay, fine. And I asked him, how is the COVID trading? He said, it shut down, but business has come to a standstill physically, but online he still gets business. Okay. This happened a few weeks ago. Okay. Now, this was just 2 days or 3 days ago, he sent me a message and said, like a very friendly tone. He said, hey, Loy, how are you? And blah, blah. And I need your expertise for this, my nephew's CV. I want you to give an analysis. And I'm not going to pay you anything. And you're going to do it for free. And I know that he didn't say it in a bad way. He said it in a way that was a very friendly way. Okay. However, I am aware of the fact that he was expecting it to be done for free. Okay, and that is why he approached me. And that was where I gave him the response, which you can check the link below. And I told him, listen, friendship and all that is fine. But you're a friend, like you're a friend ages ago, you're coming back. That doesn't mean I'm going to start doing things for free. I have bills to pay, I have a house to take care of, I have a wife, I have a kid. I don't get a salary, and this is my core business. This is how I earn my livelihood. It's like, to give you an idea, it's like I know you and you're running a restaurant, and I just drop in there and expect you to give me free food. I say, hey, listen, I'm not going to pay, give me free food. Now, out of courtesy, you might say, it's okay, man, my friend. But that to me, that very behavior is very disrespectful. Why? Because what is the purpose of a person running a business? To feed himself and his family, right? And giving the excuse of a relationship to get favors is wrong. Now, before I even go further, let me tell you, this guy didn't have any bad intentions. I know for a fact he is a good guy, but that free concept is there. See, I think I don't know if this is a problem only with Indians, Pakistanis or Sri Lanka. I don't know. I'm assuming that it is. And why do I assume it is? Because Indians are born with that self-entitlement. And where does it stem from? Parents. Like, my parents used to tell me, why did we give birth to you? My parents used to tell me, why did we give birth to you? Because you have to take care of us. So they looked upon children as, why we are having children is for an ROI, is for our security, is for our future. Like, feeding a pig or taking care of a cow or an animal. We take care of you to benefit us. It's not a wrong concept. This is how it has been in the olden days. Because obviously it was a farming, agricultural kind of lifestyle. Today, however, things have evolved and changed. Yes, people still do that. But most of the parents or adults, they know for a fact children today are not going to be there for you. So we need to save for our future. We are giving birth to children because we wanted to have a family. There are many Indians who keep saying, oh, this is for taking my name forward. I don't give a jack shit about taking my... That's why Indians very particular about having a boy and not a girl, and they abort a girl child. Pakistan, they even kill the girl child and they put a bullet through the child. Savages, like. So I'm not one of those who's very particular, oh, my name should carry on. I don't care about the name carrying. I don't give a damn. Okay. The reason why I had a child is to have the experience of having a family and, to learn how it is to have a family. Okay. And also love. When you love a woman and you have a child, the bond becomes closer. Now, I did not give birth to a child to carry my name and all that. And neither do I expect my child to look after me. If the child is there for me, great. It's a great bonus. But by default, I have put it in my head that my child will move on. Okay. Now, given that this kind of mentality has always been there, that okay, you have to take care of me when I grow old. You have to look after me. And then you have this internet culture where you have emails we get for free. Google search is for free. Facebook is for free. There are free apps. So people think everything is for free. This also can be for free. Okay. And then people leverage on, oh, he's my friend. He'll do it for free. Don't need to worry. He's there. He's my friend. So this kind of mentality which is there with our Indians, right? I know a man, he's my relative, he'll do it for free. This kind of entitlement is ingrained from childhood, and it's a very sick, very sad, very sorry attitude. It's a very highly disrespectful attitude. If I were to if I were to go to a restaurant, I'll pay for it. If I were to buy something, I'll pay for it. Okay, you can negotiate the price. That's perfectly all right. But for free, no man. And it's not that this guy is dying or he was poor or anything. He just felt, okay, I know this guy, he'll do it for free. No, I'm sorry. Money is money. Never mix relationship and money. That is why for me, any friendship, any relationship I keep it only if they are beneficial to me and I am beneficial to them. Otherwise, no. And even before I take anyone's money, I ask myself, can I actually do justice to this? If it is a perfect yes and I know I can over deliver, I accept it. If not, no man. Now, what is the learning for you guys who are watching this video? Number one is, don't use relationships being a freeloader. Don't do that. No matter it's your mother, father, brother, sister. Even when I go to my wife's house to stay, even if I'm doing it for my wife and the baby. Okay. I tell them, I calculate. How do I calculate? I calculate by what is the rent if they would stay in a place? What is the food cost if they would eat out? I calculate all this. And then based on the number of days they stay there, I pay them that plus a little extra. Okay, now her mother is not going to ask because this is her daughter. But I have put it in my mind that she is married to me now. She's my wife. She's no longer, the daughter is secondary. So I take that responsibility. Even when I go there and I stay there for a few days, I can stay in a hotel. But, I can get better facilities there because they are not rich. But still, I want to stay there because I've not forgotten my roots and I want, the closeness to be there. And even though they would not want any money from me, I make it a point to give them. I absolutely, and that is how you maintain your respect, man. In fact, even when I'm eating, let's say if I'm eating something nice, I'm not going to sit and eat there alone. The only challenge is they have a whole big family. Like they have maybe 9 or 10 people. So if I'm ordering anything special for me, I have to equally order for 10 people, So it proves to be a little bit of a costly affair. So I, balance it out. You can't keep buying food for 10 people for 3 weeks or 4 weeks for a full month. It's not feasible for anyone unless you're a multimillionaire. So anyway, that is the point number one. Point number two is keep your self-respect. Don't be known as a freeloader, or even if the guy is rich. No, it doesn't matter. And insist on paying. Insist. Keep your self-respect. Don't have that cheap badge put on you. That's a very disgusting thing. Man, my own sister, my own cousin sister, my half-brother or step-brother, all of them have paid me for my service. All of them. Why? Because I have a family and they are earning. If I were to take their service, I'll pay them. There's no freebies here. I mean, which world are you guys living in? Yeah, see, if you want to do something for free, go ahead and do it. But don't expect anything for free. And last but not the least, final, never mix business and relationships. Money and friendship, never mix. Keep them absolutely separate. When you mix both of them, complications arise. That is why your business partner should never be your friend or relative, or your friend or relative should never be your business partner. Even spouses, if they work together, it's always, there are problems and challenges. Even YouTubers who are husband and wife together and doing the channel together. Imagine if one day they had a bad day. Problem, right? Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Let me know. And by the way, let me know if this is primarily a very Indianish habit, because this is what I feel being an Indian. Uh, seeing my mother, father, and all of them. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. All right, this is me signing off. You guys take care.